Well, I would say that probably probably sticking with my classic follow up and follow through would be the best advice that I could give myself. It may seem at points where you are stagnating or there isn't a breakthrough or you're running up against something that feels impossible to overcome. And I've really stuck with follow up and follow through, and that I feel like that reminder to myself in the early years would have been helpful, because sometimes you can get discouraged. It's really challenging at the beginning and even throughout, to maintain persistence. But it's as simple as follow up and follow through. Make sure that you have the persistence. Make sure that when follow up relates to persistence and follow through relates to reliability. So anytime anytime you encounter a situation, have you followed up enough that there are no angles left to play? And for follow through is when you encounter a situation, did you do what you said you were going to do? Right. And so I think, like, adhering to that maxim, making sure that's top of mind from beginning to end is what I would tell myself if I could go back.
I actually think that's great advice for anyone in any job at any level. Follow up and follow through. I think that's one that it's somehow in that you kind of encapsulate everything that actually, if I think about the best people that I've worked with, period, that probably describes those people, is that they have that persistence and they do what they say they're going to do. Actually, if you go around and ask people who's the best person you ever worked with, probably they're going to say something to that effect. And when you say that, I think about myself early in my career, and you think to yourself, like, when you start working, I don't know how you felt. When I started working, you got some nervousness that first job, am I going to be able to live up to the thing? Will I be successful? And then when you get into the working world, you actually realize it's not that difficult. If you follow up and follow through, you'll be better than 90% of the people that you work with.
100%. And it creates a bulletproof reputation. If you can consistently do those two things, your reputation will precede you anywhere you go. And people will quickly realize it too. Like, you can quickly tell if somebody has those two qualities when they start working with you.
I like that. It's a simple way of actually encapsulating everything.